My first question is, what's your role as a mother in the celebration of the Juice Box birthday?
Well, I'm very excited. I'm teaming up with the Juice Box to celebrate their 30th birthday. And this is just a product that I absolutely loved as a kid, but it's even more relevant to me today as a mom because I'm always looking for healthy options for my kids. And the Juice Box is such a great product because there aren't any added preservatives. The actual box itself enables it to have 100% juice without adding anything to it, and it can sustain a shelf life for up to 12 months without being refrigerated. So it's really the perfect option that you can throw in a lunchbox or in the gym bag or my kids' hockey bags when we're going to and from sports. And I know I'm giving them something that's really good for them and something that they absolutely love.
Now, as a mother, I know it's very important for you to pass down good values to your children. I have a question about your past cast members, John Stamos and Bob Saget. As a mother, how do you feel about their appearance on Entourage?
I didn't see either of the episodes that they were on.
Okay.
I've heard that I know that they've been on them, but I don't watch the show, so.
But your kids aren't allowed to watch a show like that, or are they allowed to view shows?
No, if I'm not watching the show, my kids aren't watching it either.
That's a good way to do it. Now, have you stayed in touch with the Olsons?
No, I haven't talked to them in a few years.
Oh, I was going to see if they had passed any clothes down to you for your kids.
No, but I buy them.
And I know that Jodie Sweden is pregnant. Are you going to be in contact with her, and do you have any wishes for her?
I saw Jodie not too long ago at Bob Saget's birthday. And yeah, she was doing great. And of course, I have all well wishes for her and excited to meet her second little baby.
Yeah. So now Natasha, she's turning 12. I see in 2 weeks. What are you nervous about her entering her teenage years? What makes you nervous? It's a tough age.
It is a tough age. Kind of, I wouldn't say that I'm nervous about anything, but kind of anticipating just what happens, the struggles, the drama kind of teenage life. And I read a whole lot of books and incredibly involved in my children's lives and in our faith, and just trying to really get as much insight and viewpoints from trusted friends and mentors of mine that I can hopefully, with my husband, we can navigate through the teenage years.
Yes.
Well.
Has she talked to you about boys yet?
We've talked a little bit about boys, but it's still pretty innocent at this age, and she's really more into hanging out with her girlfriends.
Oh, that's actually my next question. What are your rules for your kids hanging out with their friends? Are they allowed to go to the movies without adult supervision?
No, definitely not. She's still 11 years old, so they always have to have an adult present. And, my kids, we do a lot with them on not only after school with some activities, but also on the weekends. So even when they have friends or they're hanging out, a lot of times they're at our house, or we're hanging out together as a family on the beach, with friends. So You're
not letting her go to Sawgrass, that's for sure.
Yeah, no.
I'm from Florida, that's why I'm saying that.
Got it.
What tips and advice do you have for other parents who are watching their children go into that transition of teenage years, into their transition of teenage years?
What is my advice?
Yeah, tips for helping them guide their children along.
Oh, well, I think it's important to remember what we felt like as teenagers. I try to kind of put myself in that place again and remember what I was feeling at that time. But I think most importantly, I need to look out for my children's best interest, and, just to remember that we all made kind of silly and goofy mistakes when we were kids. So just to be lenient enough to let our kids go through it, but at the same time be very actively involved. So even if we're letting them make a mistake, we kind of know what mistake that will be, so we can help them learn from it and, love on them through it.
Okay, and now that your kids are getting older, I think your youngest is 8, has it made you want to have another baby?
No, I think the shop's closed.
The shop's closed.
I think so.
And who's the disciplinary parent, you or your husband?
We definitely are equal disciplinarians. We're very much on the same wavelength as far as our parenting, and I don't think one is softer than the other.
And my final question for you, what's the best tip you could pass along to mothers who are trying to balance a career and their families?
Well, balancing is difficult. Prioritizing is the key in our family. And, I'm incredibly active and involved in my children's life, as well as my husband, and ways that I can make sure I know that I'm doing a good job is by spending time with them, but being involved in their health and fitness, which is very important to our family. So one of the things I'm very excited about is that I've partnered up with Juicebox because it's their 30th birthday, and there's a great website I would love to encourage your readers to go to, which is juiceboxbirthday.com. The juice box, of course, is something that I loved as a kid, and then as a mom, it's even more relevant to me today because it's a very convenient and healthy go-to beverage option that I can give my kids and know that they're not having a drink that's overloaded with sugar, but that it's preservative free because of the special packaging that juice boxes have, and my kids love it because it's 100% juice.
That's so nice. Well, thank you so much for speaking with me